TOMz.
It's a beautiful afternoon, Mzansi, and the countdown is finally over. That can only mean one thing and one thing only, man. TOMz is finally on your screens. This is, of course, the biggest and the best science-tech show in the land. And teenagers on a mission, right? Yeah, but it's SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.
Yeah, but yes, Ubuntu Zanaik and Osia about to bring you some jam-packed entertainment. Okay, let's get straight into it. So it's Banzi about soap operas, but we like to call them soapies up in South Africa. More specifically though, Isidingo.
Absolutely right. So we go behind the scenes to one of your favorite soapies, Isidingo. Sihlangana namanye characters and watanda kakhulu.
Yeah, well, yes, guys, without any further ado, let's hit it.
Let's go.
TOMz. The soapies hence a significant role in the lives of many people through radio and television. Soapie offer an insight into the lives, relationships, romances, conflicts of characters. The soapies heads tonally Isidingo di qedlo bapala ka 1998 and have captured a lot following Mumbatung baling mo Afrika Borwa. Hantle soapie ke eng ibile ke the characteristics sa teng. Soapie pele I qedlo bapala on a radio station ka the 1930s. Re bona re bokamoso ba di soap opera hantle boya kae for the audiences tarot. Re bona le rwena o tsema hakakang ha re bapala the TOMz quiz.
Alright, Mzansi, it's that time again where you and I get to interact on social media. Now I'm sure my first one was and why? Let's see what you guys have to say on social media. On Twitter, my favorite South African soapie is Isidingo because of all the diverse languages that they speak on the show. Nice one. We're speaking as my favorite soapie is Generations because it teaches me how to carry myself in life. Nice one, too. Please do keep them coming in on social media. On Facebook, we are TOMz. On Twitter, at TOMz_SABC_1. Right now, it's Kayla Batini. Let's go, Tav. Alright, Mzansi, we've heard what you guys had to say on social media, so it's only fitting which is an school namhlanje la eJet Ntewo Secondary School to find out from our friends. Good morning, bacabangani. Sawona butwami?
Hello.
Uthi kahle kahle uyazi ukuthi isoapie yini? If yes, ngicela ungiexplainele.
Ke something e kenang everyday e rutang batho ka life lo ra nka decision tse tse o tla di consequences tse jwang.
Soapie is something ewibhekelela everyday engifundisayo ukuthi emhlabeni kwenzakalani.
Soapie ke ntho butang ka bophelo tlamile o e shebelle hobane o kgona ho tsebo itshireletsa lo yena ore ha o tla hlaelwa ke situation se itseng o botse ba go o bone nakwaneng tlamile o se avoid jwang.
Why do you think abantu bawabukela la masoapie lawo?
Bafuna ukulena a lot of things because ama-soapie ayabafundisa ukuthi kumele uphile kanjani njengomuntu.
They enjoy taking lessons from the soapies so that they can avoid situations tse good.
Yini wena into oyithandayo nge-television?
Television ke rata go ya ruta e ruta ntho tse ngata ona le di-channel tse ding hape tse hlaisang bo ntho tsa sekolo maybe ore wa tla o etsang ha o la tse o rutang
I like action.
Like action. So what's your favorite soapie?
Uzalo.
Why Uzalo?
I like action.
Namhlanje has me all excited because I'm all about the television. More specifically, is soap operas at Mzansi. Let's go see how that production goes down.
A soapie as a soap opera. It is a serial drama ever belong on TV or on radio. Characters dating. These focus on emotional relationships, romances, family life, moral conflicts. It is set in a domestic interior. The new locations. The term soap opera the drama still never sponsored the soap manufacturers back in the day. In most soap operas, Ntungulungwe is usually exaggerated. More exciting than ordinary life. The characters that are the journey loyal on-screen fans. Soap opera pele ebitsang hore ke Painted Dreams ile ya qala ho bapala in a Chicago radio station ka di 20 tsa October ka 1930. Ka the 1950s, the soap opera di qadile ho bapala mo TV le daytime television ebile he di le la fumana attention ya bo mme ba bangata mo lefatsheng la rona kaofela. Ka 1992 soap opera ya pele ya mo South Africa e bitsang hore ke Egoli ile ya qala ho bapala ebile he ba bapesitse di episodes tse 2000 mpa ka 2010 ile ya fela ka lebaka la hore batho ba bangata ne ba sa hlole ba isheba. Isidingo he e qadile ho bapala mo SABC 3 ka 1998 in July ebile e tswela pele to be South Africa's favorite soapie.
Ebisinana beniyazi ukuthi soap operas have a dominant viewership as TOMz apha eMzantsi Africa, reaching over 2 million viewers mihla ngemihla.
Ngiyakutshela wena abantu bayayithandela ama-soapie. Futhi ke ama-soapie aphinde ashaye amanye ama-television content njenge-sports, reality and drama.
Nice. Can you explain again what you guys think about that on our social media pages? And so we are go.
Young generation.
Alright, give a face to Namkele back to Teenagers on a Mission, where we are talking about soapies lapha eMzantsi Africa, more specifically though, Isidingo.
Absolutely right. Now, but first, ngiyazibuza la mhlawumbe bakhona abanye benu abeye bacabanga ukuthi kahle kahle bengaba ama-soapie actors or actresses la khona uthola iscript sakho and you learn your lines before shooting an episode.
Well, yabona mna siya ke. I'll figure television, NAM's WhatsApp group A1.
Okay.
So I'd be pretty darn good in a soapie. But we did meet some familiar faces here from Isidingo to hear some of their stories.
Bengi corner, have a look. Now, Mzansi, it's mission time. Upete your boy Usia. Right here, we are still running the streets of Johannesburg. I'm trying to get back to CC Balfour Park SS Sunny Studios. You know I can never do this mission thing alone. So let's meet today's teenager. How's it going, man?
Good and you, man?
Umnandi?
Already.
Gimnati. So please introduce yourself to the people. What's your name? And I'm trying to TOMz
Okay, so now my name is Bwepelo Mabe. I'm here to find out how the actor's doing because I'm also an actor myself.
Nice.
Just to get that additional information on how to go about in the industry.
Nice one. Well, tell you what, you've come to the right place because like I said, a short extension of body. So actors obviously but that they've been in the game for quite a long time. And sometimes it was fun a thing or two about the acting and soapie life. So are you ready?
Definitely.
Let's do this mission thing. Let's go. Yeah, so one of Domi.
What's up, buddy?
How much, Johnny?
Easy, just.
Can you come see her? Nice to meet you. Cool stuff. So we're both from a show called Teenagers on a Mission on the SABC One, and I'm trying to assist Vakashele. Ngoba umsebenzi wakho uyancomeka.
So come to my right, like more acting industry, like when the role in the acting industry because when I the show and want to know more.
Well, I mean, acting is not an easy job, but it's very fun. If you are creative, it's one industry. But then I mean you have to be passionate about sponsor. And you turn to school for nothing. School is everything. How you go school, then you are able to take the best out of you. True. So, but it's for you, and you don't necessarily have to be outspoken, maybe to be an actor. Even but shy can be the best performers. True. It's just that about who you are and so forth.
So for now, like that want to be boss Chaba Moloi, like what advice would you give them in like a stepping stone, like more industry or by saying?
Like I said, school is very important. I think for any other industry, it doesn't matter acting or being a doctor, you have to go to school, you have to understand what does it take to be an actor. And maybe if you are still in high school, start a good drama. You know, at least you go to a foundation of, and then you can get into the choir, any cultural activities. To suggest to at first, because they are very talented. Fear. So now fear will kill anything that you have. Because now you're suppressed, you're oppressed, you're good class.
Satellite TV a type of television programming that is wirelessly delivered. TV a network of radio signals, communication geospatial satellites, broadcast centers, and outdoor antennas. Satellite yona ke a small space-based object along with it moves or loops or orbits around a larger object. The satellites head tsona di beilwe outer space hore head is ka kgona ho tshwarella ke geography e le mo lefatsheng la rona. Ebile satellites serve as mirrors hobane di tsamaisa ebile di kgutlisa di signals from and to space. Since satellites are high in space, di kgona ho reach the satellite dishes tse ngata mo lefatsheng la rona kaofela and transmit and receive radio signals. Ntho yona e kgona ho re thusa ka mathata a distortion ka mohara di channels.
So Putwami, irolga sitjhaba, mina ngifuna ukwazi, how do you actually prepare for it? What goes into you getting into character?
Well, I mean, I've played the character for last my 9th year in the show. Yeah. So I sort of like, I have him like close to me. Yeah. But at first, because I didn't know the guy, the character, I didn't know the person. So I had to research and find out like wabana batho ba kukasa, like bat ba kukasi, hore but ba problem ko khoning bana le diwari ba buang how ba leng outspoken, how do they behave? So I had to then start creating this new person, you know. But because it's a daily soap and there's no time, so you shoot now. Some scenes you get them now, so it's not like a film where you then go out there and then you spend months on certain characters. So I think it's important also to understand what our actor. It's not only about being able to say your lines, it's about you as a person. It teaches you a lot about where. So if you cannot be an actor and you're not firm and you're not strong, you're not creative, you know. So for now, I say I know him like the back of my hand. So preparing is just maybe learning my lines and going through them and just find nuances to make it stick, because maybe somebody, the writer, maybe Kilehoa for example, they don't understand the character, then I'll go and find ways of making him be authentic and relevant.
So it's always also about considering the other person, your co-worker, your co-actor, so that you guys have synergy, so that in Sebenzisane actually on set.
That is very important. Synergy is everything. You see, film work and television work is teamwork, right? And so you can't shine by yourself. We are all shining, but somebody else makes me pop, you know, because there's somebody who does wardrobe, who makes me look great. There's someone who does makeup. So you have to respect all these other disciplines. It's about to baba.
Cool. Now, Putwami, acting is all about the glitz and the glam, but it's not always the case, right? There's always a technical aspect that goes into that. As an actor, you have to know you have to face a certain direction, show that you know that you're working with other people. For instance, the lighting department, so forth and so on. How is that important? The technical aspect of the acting.
Well, the technical aspect of it is very key. I think it's the basics of. That's why I spoke about going to school. In school, that's what they deal with, and so the classes they address are okay. There's things called marks. There's things called medium shots, long shots, close-ups. So you know that when it's a close-up, you won't perform like this, because then I'll get out of shot, right? So you know that so then you have to deliver it in a certain way. But then you get taught those things go skolo, you know. And then I mean, and I'd say workshops also there too. So I mean, if you've done theater, you'll know that there's a stage like this. There's you can't perform facing the other way. You must face the audience. Now our audience is the camera, so we're performing, you're opening it up for. So there's all those things, but they come with going to school. You can't learn it from this interview about it. I know it. You might have just a bit about it.
Hello, Ufuma a Soapie utlo hloka motlakase o mongata haholo ka lebaka la hore di-lights, cameras le equipment tsa teng di hloka motlakase o mongata hore di tlo kgona ho sebetsa. Ho ka etsahalang ha ele hore re ka kgona ho sebedisa solar energy. Solar energy yona hantlentle e sebetsa jwang? Letsatsi ha le tshabo mo lefatsheng la rona ho na le energy e ngata e re ka kgona ho e sebedisa by changing it into solar power. Letsatsi ha le tshabo mo lefatsheng la rona le na le energy e ngata haholo e leng re kgona ho futhumatsa lefatshe la rona. Mba ha o khanya ho fihla mo lefatsheng la rona ho na le di-materials ka mohara energy eo e re ka kgona ho e sebedisa as electric current. The solar panel di na le di-photovoltaic cells tse leng hore di entse ka crystalline silicon ebile di kgona ho generate motlakase as they absorb sunlight. energy e leng gore tswa mo letsatsing re kgona go e store as direct current ba o tshwanetse re change re kgone go etsa ntho e ba bitsang gore ke alternating current ntho yone e tlo kgona gore thusa re be le motlakase mo magaeng a rona kapa motlakase ka mara di-studios tse tshwanang le Isidingo.
Sure. It's really amazing Bafethu ukubona ukuthi izinto zisebenza kanjani behind the scenes and how literally every individual actually plays a part in creating a soapie.
Very, very true. Ngicela unibuza imibuzo ne. Do you think you guys are capable or have what it takes to be in a soap opera? Do you think you guys can act? Well, I know I can. Kani sasiseni on our social media pages and so we are great actress. TOMz.
Welcome back, Mzansi. Sansano liberated teenagers on a mission right here on SABC One Mzansi. For sure, today's episode is pretty exciting. I was thinking about South African soapies and particularly Isidingo and meeting some of the characters that you may know.
Yeah, boy, yes, guys, it's quite cool hanging out with some famous faces. So, do you guys want to join us behind the scenes? Masambe.
It's okay. Being with Soapie, that's more sustainable, as opposed to being on a drama series because, you know, in your shoot and then you appear, but a Soapie you can go for so long as your character is still on there. I mean, is that a myth or is that true?
I think it's got to do with what you want. Ufuna actor so that uza actor Soapie or ufuna by actor. My dream, in fact, when I started, after I finished school, I didn't want to be in a Soapie. I wanted to do my movie Pela and do my music. Soapie is, for me, Soapie is like training because we do it every day. So it's like you literally train how to play certain roles, how to play certain moments. So for me it's training, and then when it comes to a drama series, then that's when you put your finesse, your touch. Because South Africa, sometimes when you look at a lot of actors, they just play themselves or they just say the lines, and it's not about saying the lines. You know, it's not about knowing how to cram or hitting your mark. No, that's why school is important, because then when you talk about performing and being an actor, you're talking about playing other people or creating new characters. So there's a lot that goes into it. I mean, at school we did. There's human behavior that one must understand. Before you act somebody else, you must understand yourself first.
True. All right, cool, my boy. So that does it for today's mission. I'd like to know what namhlanje ufundeni.
Hey, if I must be honest with you, man, I learned a lot.
Yeah.
On set, but what you need to bring, you know, what you need to bring from home, what you need to leave there. You know, it's just like it was an experience, man.
Absolutely right. So all the best with your acting career. So would you say this was a mission accomplished?
100%.
High five to you, my boy.
All right, Mzansi, it's that time again where we get to put your knowledge to the test with our TOMz quiz. You too can also play along with us on social media. But first, nisho tukakahipi mendulo ngicabanga ukuthi iyona kwamanje bafethu mina ngifuna ukwazi isipho isikole sesivakashele and who will reign supreme when it comes to the TOMz Speed Round Master. Let's play.
Dumelang kaofela ke TOMzers la tsebo re le khethehile haholo ho rona ebile re le rata haholo, and that is why in today's episode re leng ra checkela Jet Ntewu Secondary School. Re le ra buisana with the grade 10 learners and we had loads and loads of fun. Lights, camera and action. Are you ready to experience the ultimate edutainment? Re etse ntho e ba bitsang gore ke a focus group mo le ra bona rona re ka itukisa kae as TOMz. Ra ba fa le dibuka tse makatsang that will empower the learners and keep them motivated. Dibuka tse di tlo ba thusa ka career guidance hobane ke nako e tshwantseng ba nahane ka bokamoso ba bona. Let's go read to the and we did exactly that at the dance off challenge. The presenters started at each against each other, and then we gave the learners a chance to see who could outdance them.
So was Umbuzo and the first team to press that buzzer.
We tested their knowledge with the TOMz because we saw Team A winning the first round.
Correct all of the above.
Really right to the second round, Morleng Rabona grade 10 learner Obamita Murki, Apiwe Maktaba, knocking everyone out for Atatubabala, the speed round master.
Alright, congratulations Budwami to Oapiwe, you have made it through to the TOMz Speed Round Master. Uzizo Ganjan. Alright, cool. Ngifuna ungenze lona ne. Njoba ibona le pattern injena ngifuna ungisusele lona ungibeke lona kwenye indawo. Enkulu angiyifuni on top of a small one, right? You have 2 minutes to do exactly that and you're only allowed to use just one hand. Kodwa ku 2 minutes wakho uqala right now. Asante Kutwami. First 10 seconds gone on the clock bafethu. Batsonga 2.
Hello Lwena o batla re checkele sekolo sa all you have to do is email tomz@sabc.co.za. Ho tseba mang le ne re ka o checkele ko sekolong sa hao.
Alright, nice. Nice one, Putami, high five to you. Sure. Putami ushaya kancane nje njengonyawo lonwabi kodwa uyishayile into yakho in 59 seconds. How are you feeling right about now? Right, nice one, Putami. Thank you so much for playing. Joba Shilo, so tati igama lakho sifaka TOMz log year 2, and you actually stand a chance to become a guest presenter on SABC 1. Now, with that being said, Putami, ngicela ubingelela abantu bakho ekhaya.
Ngithanda ukubingelela umama namalume nabantwana bakithi.
Njengoba ixesha lihamba ke, and with our audience being more acquainted with technology, one can only assume that the future is looking bright for TV and soap operas. Let's guess what.
Di soapies le di soap opera di tlo tswela pele di ba bohlokwa haholo ka mohara maphelo a batho ba bangata for entertainment and interest. Decades ago, soap operas had a bigger following, following it is declining kalabakala production, huge costs, and budgets selling where they are problematic. The viewers here are moving away from the family center concept, the soap opera, but to hear some real everyday struggles that are found in reality television compared to unrealistic storylines. The soap opera. The soapies here will always hold a special meaning for Batswelongore, but the for a daily escape and remain loyal to their characters.
Alright, I hope you have enjoyed the past 30 minutes where we have dived deep into the topic of soap operas. Oh, night drama betunan.
Kibhlungu ngoba phela sasifika emaphethelweni hlelo lethu kodwa ke yazokuthini uma nisafuna ukuqhubeka nikhulume nathi ningasola kwinkundla zezokuxhumana please bacheke.
On Facebook we're simply TOMz and on Twitter we are TOMz_SABC_1. How emotional Putiza. You can also check out our page www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMz just to learn more about us.
I'm out of character, guys. That felt so good. Don't you think I'd make a good soapy actor?
Superb.
Superb. That is the word. Otherwise, that's how we wrap things up. Thank you so much for watching TOMz. So Mona on the next episode of TOMz. Right now, though, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Seven fellow teenagers on a mission. Rokobana Kesterno Obamitangor Kishalati for Utanko Ponyana Talapik. Uto Rutana Hurbaning recycling Ilibushopa Hul. Kestorna ito hono ruta or hantente a recycling swap shop kiing ibile is senator shop. Tribona na hor kamo soba recycling buya kaya kalabagala technology eling ting kajekul. Uskalebalo sebala TOMz kalabonel labosan and half the two. Mu SABC word. Mzanti Fisher.